Biggest risk you had to take the consultant path?
You don't have a guaranteed income, but if you have the skill set, like I didn't start consulting until maybe like 8 years into my career, but I had a skill set, could market myself, so a lot of people maybe think right out of college they can start doing that, but you don't really know how to work yet. You might have an academic background, but
You need
don't
some
really
business
know how to
acumen.
work. Yeah, correct. So,
What was that skill set? That it was more the engineering?
well, yeah, becoming technically sound in what you're doing. So when you're approaching an employer, they know, okay, this guy's asking me questions, and he's inquisitive about what's the leadership style, what's the teamwork, how do they manage projects. So, passively display your acumen or your prowess in your field during the interview, like it's helpful.
What's the most important skill that someone needs to have to step into the consultant world? If someone is just has some kind of a job, they're working a 9 to 5, they want to break free.
Well, from my own context, relying on your Rolodex or your contacts.
Your network.
Your network, yep. Your network can help you for sure if you have great business relationships from past employers. But my trick to finding a job, a contract job, I will interview for a full-time job. And then at the end of the interview, when they are like, okay, we want to proceed forward, I say, well, I'm kind of not sure. I'd like to do a contract.
Sounds like dating.
They kind of...
I don't know, marriage already?
Pisses them off, yeah. It pisses them off, but they kind of like it too. Like, I've been recommending to employers if they're like, well, we're not sure about your experience, to say, hey, hire me on for 1 week contract. And you get something in that 1 week, you'll know. Almost like an audition. So it's
a
like,
date
hey,
of sorts.
yeah, because, you don't really know anything about that company either. 1 day in, you can kind of see, okay, how's my boss? How is the team? Like, you can get a glimpse.
How's my skip level? Is there insanity that I'm reporting to? It's
Yeah,
tricky to find that out from an interview.
What's the circular communication looking like? Because that's like the biggest pathology I've noticed that working for many companies is if they don't have a clear hierarchy and they have circular communication patterns, it's a red flag. But most places have it to some degree. But
You need to take that on an interview, or do you think you really need to be hired?
You got to know.
To check it out.
You got to be there because